All right. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz, YouTube, Facebook, and Mighty Tribe. I'm not on CMY Fertility Instagram flow. So are those that are out there want to be on the Instagram, let them know. All right. Pregnancy safe. We're going to do a 5-minute, right? Let's see. Great, amazing day, my friends. How's it going? George, Valerie, good morning. How you doing? And Jens, Rose, good morning to all. How's it going? Let's see if I can get this working right. You guys got to bear with Kiltzy, right? From Switzerland. Go Han, United, is that right? Mag, Piersick. Let's see. Shori, man, do I got it? Bevy, good morning. Great morning. I'm at home today. I'm in the basement. I don't have my proper setup, but it's working okay. Amy, good morning. I'm going to get into the studio a little bit today. I'm doing some calls from home today, and I was going to go flying, but, the weather says, Kiltz, just kind of hang out and work at home. That's it, right? Caffeine in pregnancy. I don't recommend caffeine in pregnancy. I don't recommend sodas, coffee, or tea, and certainly whiskey, wine, or beer are out for sure. All right, let's see if I can get this working right. Give me a second, my friends. It's a beautiful day in God's universe. We're here on the 3rd of February in upstate New York. SoCo, this is, we keep on changing it around, right? It's as simple as that. You got to change it around, do something new and different, right? From Dubai, Sadiqas, how you doing? George from Tucson. My brother was born. He was married in Tubac. All right. Let's see. How do you do video remove from live video? Nope. Let's see. Pregnancy safe. You gotta. Let's see. You gotta request a live. How about that? I think that's it. East Texas, Trophy Yellow smiling. Nice, Marvin. How you doing, my friend? Let's see. I've got pictures of, and I don't know if everyone can see it. This is the 3-dimensional glycoprotein. That's the spike protein with the sugars on it on the COVID SARS virus. It's kind of interesting, but most people don't know that it's a protein, but it's got all these sugars on it, and it's the sugars that are changing that create the mutations. That's it, right? All right, let's try one more time. All right, again, I'm working on how to best get this. I'm trying to link into Pregnancy Safe. We said we talk how to go live, so let me know what to go. Yeah, I don't either. Let's see. Report, comment, remove, pin, add as moderator, unfollow. I don't want to do any of those. Nope, none of those. If we don't get it today, pregnancy, we'll let's see. You go live. I'm already live. You have to hit request. You hit request to be in the live. I think that's it. The roll of ribeye and cutting it in ourself. That's the best Black Label taste is unreal. Sarah Jane Cousins, is that Snake River, right? I hope it's Snake River. To me is like the gospel of beef, right? And Maggie McLean, good morning. It is, again, when you understand the 3-dimensional structures of everything on the molecular level, right? That's the part we have to get to, the understanding the molecular level of everything is these glycoproteins or proteoglycans or lipoglycoproteins. That's why I'm such a fanatic on all this glycobiome, and we're kind of missing some of the points, right? YouTube, Don Joseph, how you doing? It's all right. It's all good, right? Life is good and life is challenging, and it's meant to be. I had a really great conversation with Anna Kabecka, the girlfriend doctor. She runs a girlfriend doctor show, and Dr. Anna, she's rocking and rolling. So we're gonna have some links to that a little later today on my interview I did yesterday. Bill Abbott, how you doing, my friend? Maggie McLean, good morning. Carl O'Neill. All right, we're gonna get this. I know. Kiltz somehow misses a little bit of this. If we don't figure it out today, we'll figure it out. I know it. I know it. Moving on, done, right? This is the glycocalyx, and people don't know that we're covered in sugar, but plant sugars are planting poison on you, and that's the crazy story of all this, right? That's the nut stuff, right? Let's see. Hubby has moderate bilateral OA of the hip. It'll get better on carnivore and resting and getting some physical therapy and some meditation and prayer, and always be grateful for the day. Always be grateful what God has given you today, right? That's how you start the day. So has anyone, now I'm a crazy on Sarah Young's book, Jesus Always, but whether you're Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, atheist, agnostic, spiritualist, find a book, a human book to read, right? That has like a really great one. Also, is if you've never read The Miracle Power of Your Mind by Joseph Murphy, another fantastic, amazing book to read, because what it's about is just immense readings of humanity. All things whatsoever ye would that men should do unto you, do ye even so to them. Now, how would we say that today? A little different, but well, you get the point here, right? You got to instill in the mind the positivity that you want to come from others. You got to be the one to share it with them, right? Glycoprotein, Kiltz cups. Let's see. Here's the Kiltz cup. I'm getting in the studio today, but the kiln is still not ready yet. What would cause high reverse T3 in someone who has no obvious infections, toxins, and normal functional liver, kidneys, and how can you reduce elevated reverse T3s? Linda Guider, you know what? I don't know that answer, but I still think it's all secondary to a lot of plant glycans, which are likely damaging our thyroid. Plus, plants, if you have or have been a plant eater, contain anti-thyroid, but a lot of it has to do with your floating, circulating protein and glycoprotein concentrations that likely bind and or release excess thyroid hormones. So that's a good question that I don't know the answer, but I'm going to look it up today. I'm home today. I've got about 10 phone calls to clients today. And then what am I going to read about? The glycobiome, the anatomy and physiology of the human body, understanding more about the simplicity of the human condition. Simplicity, that's it, right? Glycoprotein, awesome. Mary, good morning. All right, Ashran. Jenny, I did a round of IVF in October with you. I was about to get ready for my transfer and got pregnant. Medication, everything. Darn, right? The whole intention is still on natural. We want you to get pregnant naturally, number one. And that's a lot of this mission, why I talk a lot about health and wellness through the mind, the mouth, and the movement of the body. And this idea that you are broken. You're not. Your miracle machine is perfect, but the physiology, the electromolecular energy that's flowing through this miracle machine has been damaged because you're eating a high plant-based, low animal fat diet, which is critical. So Jenny, that's great. Stay carnivore, keto, right? All right. Let's see. Allows me to share video, not allowing me to request live. We'll have to do it. Let's pregnancy safe. Maybe we'll just you and I just do a quick live later today or tomorrow on Instagram. But it's later for you, but we can figure something out because I'm not always the best on this technology, but I always have someone to call, right? All right. Good morning, Wise Lion. M, how you doing? NH lymphoma, severe depression, anxiety, poor digestive system, acid reflux, bloating, body pains, inflammation, muscle atrophy. M, you are healing and you are well. You start the words first. I am healing and I am well, right? What are you reading that's going to help you tag God, right? So you want to get to the mental capacity first, and that's it. Esther, good morning. Thank you. So let's see. Yeah, this is the glycobiome. I got my other computer, but sometimes the screen's a little too bright. But the SARS-2 COVID virus spike protein let me see if I can get it in a little bit more for everyone. That here's the protein complex, and then the green, yellow, purple, and red are all the sugars, right? Without the sugars, my friend, we're coated in sugar. That's it. Martin, loving carnivore, feeling great, but struggling to understand why this says let the weight gain on hips and stomach led to weight. Well, again, this idea that your body is supposed to be skinny is incorrect, right? Your body goes up and down. That's the nature of seasons of your nutrition. And ultimately you'll realize that the body doesn't want you to be skinny. So this idea that we're supposed to be this skinny, lean, muscular thing is just not even true, right? I'm addicted to sugar. You've got to start saying, and what does Kiltz, like this is Kiltz's meals, right? And I focus on eating fatty meat. And here's some snacks. I just cut my ribeye. I've got some kidney and heart here also, beef, and it's been dry aged in the refrigerator. These are the snacks. I stay away from the sugar snacks of any significance or frequency, right? Don't say I want you to say, I'm a carnivore. You got to lead the lion with the line of the words, right? You are but your word, right? Change the words, change the way. I am a lion. You got to start there, right? You got to throw away all the sugar. If you want to kill yourself, right, Michael, it's Kiltzy. But people are killing themselves because they're claiming they're addicted to sugar and plants. Well, you want to claim the lion you be. When you claim to be the lion and the lioness, you then realize that I am eating the natural human food, which is fatty meat. Throw away the cereals, the pasta, the bread, the lettuce, the vegetables, the fruit, the fiber. We're gonna work on the words first, right? Junk food is junk and not in my house. That's what you want to do, right? Linda, so by B12, the high research apparently indicates that. Oh, Linda, let's see. I'm getting some comments here and there, whether it's on the YouTube, Facebook, or the Instagram for Kiltzy or the Mighty Tribe. Thanks for these questions. These are really, really great questions, ideas, and that, listen, I'm working to learn the answers as best I can, right? You know the secret already. Absolutely, right? The secret is have belief and faith in God. Number one, look in the mirror and there she is, he is, they are, it is, whatever you want to say, right? And then you move from there, right? You want to go to the one meal a day, right? And I am a previous sugar addict, right? Awesome. And do I from time to time have a cookie, cake, or ice cream or chocolate? Yes, but I am really good at focusing on the way of the meat, one meal a day. Sometimes we just got done with a 5-day fast. Oh my God, it was amazing. Thank you. Not too bad, right? You can digest meats, but you've damaged your body. Constipation, by the way, is bloating and pain, which is related to feeling like you have to go, but it's not coming out. See, our body is meant to store in the colon until it's time to come out. Much, much more. We're focused too much on I gotta go poop. I gotta go poop. I gotta go poop. Your poop will come out. Just try to stop it, my friends, right? Pregnancy safe cosmetics. We're going to do it. I'm not able to get it to live either today. I don't know. Lucy, let's see. Madrid, our ancestors' foods. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Mary, is there a way to get rid of the plaque buildup in the arteries? Absolutely. The longer you stay the carnivore, the plaque is likely going to dissolve. It's going to be replaced with healthy cells and tissue. The problem is we've been spending so much time eating fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, which contain foreign glycans, the foreign sugars. Remember, there are about 9 sugars for most humans and the vertebrates. Glucose, galactose, mannose, xylose, sialic acid, N-acetylglucosamine, N-acetyl galactosamine, glucuronic acid, and I think one other, and it'll come to me. Good morning, Australia. Zen, how you doing? Carnivore, loving it, not hungry, 60 years young. Oh my God, you're young. Listen, I'm 67, March 12th. I've never felt better in my life. And the more we're sharing these ideas, listen, I'm not here to chastise anyone's thoughts, ideas, science, or anything here. I'm just here to share some thoughts and ideas of how I personally healed arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, anxiety, depression, ADHD, OCD. Well, maybe I still have a little ADHD, right? And every single day, what are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you sharing, right? So you look marvelous, by the way. Zen, Cash M, Zen, right? Bill, T supplements don't cause prostate cancer, but if you have to, it does. Well, yeah, if you need to take some testosterone supplements, you go ahead. But in my opinion, the more carnivore you do, the better you feel. You don't need them. So I'm not a big fan. It is interesting, right? Rose, Dorian, how you doing? Thoughts on DAO histamine blocking supplements? Well, get rid of all the plants and stick to more fat. See, people focus on the lean meat. That's not good for us, right? That's where I think a lot of the histamine problems come in. You eat the fat, it suppresses inflammation. That's why the steak and butter gal, Bella, reduces inflammation. It's really important, right? Anyone with recovering from lymphoma, digestive issues can go on carnivore. How do you start, right? Start on Kiltz's keto. And let's see if I'm getting this. I think I'm getting it right for you guys. You start on keto and then you move to the carnivore, right? This is the simplicity of it all. Go to Amazon. This one's not there. It'll be there soon. Or just go to Dr. Kiltz. These are the things, the ideas that I've learned on my journey as a fertility physician. That what I learned is that most of what we've been taught is wrong. Look at my good friend Ken Berry's book on lies we doctors have been sharing with you, right? Dementia educator, truly the key to fighting it. Absolutely. Listen, if you haven't read the book on glycobiology or looked at our website on Carolyn Bertozzi, you'll learn. If you learn about the glycobiome, see, these are all the protein with the sugars embedded in them. And the majority of the proteins in our body are glycosylated. But the more sugar plants you eat, the more damage you get. That's it, right? Stacy, right. All right. Naya, good morning. Birthday party, awesome. Posh, how are you doing? I think I'm getting most of these. They go fast. Luther, real champagne, how you doing? Beef ground chuck, again, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be grass-fed. It can be grain-fed. I don't know, organic is a manipulated marketing term that is not what was intended, right? And free range, grass-fed is going to be the best. But today, start with whatever meat you could eat. Add some eggs, some butter. That's the very best. Some people can't tolerate the milk products, cow products, but mother's milk, if you can get mother's milk, my friends, that is it. All right, am I losing my background? Got to get my background back up, right? And Cold Springs Harbor Laboratory. And this book is really amazing. You can go to my website, Dr. Kiltz. There should be a link. I think I got it on Amazon, right? Great. I think grain-fed is okay, in my opinion. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Ann. How you doing? Dr. Rob is here. Dr. Kiltz, Kiltzy, hey you, Doc, whatever it is. I'm a big crazy man. So my snacks lately are dry-aged Snake River Farms Gold Black Ribeye. Oh man, raw, dry-aged though. The storms are coming. Be prepared. More steaks in the refrigerator, in the freezer. Half a cow, a whole cow. part of a cow. The organ meats I think are really great. If you want to do some chicken, I've been making some baked chicken in my Black Pearl for Miss Tia, and amazing. But I've been eating my strip steak from oh my God, Alpine Meats, really good too, right? Esther, again, mother's milk is the very best, but again, yeah, we're meant to drink the milk when we're a baby, and beyond that, we're meant to eat meat from the bone. That's really the simple part of this, right? All right, Clark Peacock, good morning, long time colitis guy. Carnivore, Clark, GI wants me to enter the world of pharmaceutical biologic inflammation seen on colonoscopy. No, I'm telling you, this all, I suffered. I used to go to the GI doctor, they'd scope me, right? They'd clean me, my booty, they'd scope me, and it was a mess. I went carnivore 12 years ago nearly, game changed. Before that, I was keto, paleo, Atkins for 20 plus years. I've been neurotic about it, right? I'm 67, March 12th. I've never felt better in my life, and I'm getting younger and younger and younger, right? Soko, I'm great. Tia's better today, a little gallbladder issues, but she needs to eat more fatty meat. That's it. But, I can only be the example. I can't do anything other than be the example of that which you want others to be, and they'll see the mighty shining light that you're sharing. But don't forget, have faith in God first, right? But all of it gets better, Peacock. Absolutely. Martin Chambers, Hakeem, Dorian, Bill Abbott, Martin, Bill, and Maggie. Let's see. I meant for the grain-fed meat, not for the milk. Oh, yes, Esther. And these ideas, look at, you got to go to Deuteronomics, go to my website, drkiltz.com, and look at Deuteronomics, Google it, Laszlo Boros on Deuteronomics and why heavy hydrogen is not good for us. You want to lighten the load. That's why we go to bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. Let's see, do I have I've got my mess here. Here we go. And tell my Instagram, see my Fertility Instagram team that I'm sorry. I don't have the right camera to set them up, but the baby's way. Remember, we're babies through and through, and life is the most beautiful thing ever created in the universe, isn't it? But you've got to think it. You've got to see it. You've got to live it. You've got to embrace it, right? That's the whole trick to the universe. Because, oh, I got to go to work. Oh, life is terrible. Oh, I'm addicted, right? Well, the only thing to be addicted to is a beautiful day, right? No matter what it is outside, right? Let's see. Can we have salads and vegetables in keto? You can. I don't recommend them. I think fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts and salad are deadly for us human beings. I know they're controlling us, right? The plants are the predators, and you and I be the prey. I know people just need to put all the green and yellow stuff all over the place. But when you realize that the plant glycans are foreign immunogenic, you see, it's the sugar component of the proteins, the glycoproteins, the glycolipoproteins, the proteoglycans, right? The glycolipids, they're the sugars that they're immunogenic. So we have our sugars, right? We have our pretty much 9 sugars that are part of our body. Let me see if I can get you my list of the 9. I got it here somewhere. Let's see. Glucose, galactose, mannose, xylose, N-acetylglucosamine, N-acetylgalactosamine, glucuronic acid, sialic acid, and fucose. I think I got most of those. But it's such an interesting, I'm just so amazed at how few people and scientists know anything about the glycobiome. We're getting more of that, right? Little fruit, but no veggies. Zen. I've never been able to digest avocado. Rock melon, sometimes pawpaw. Listen, to me, my daughter would die to an avocado and a banana or get very, 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 very sick. My bet is all the fruits, all the plants. See, the plants got a plan for the planet, and it makes you and I fertilizer. That's it, right? Good morning, Lynn Walkie. How you doing? What is your ice cream? The ice cream is amazing. If you haven't made my ice cream, and maybe we'll make some later today, but it's really simple. A pint of high quality local cream, organic and raw if you can. Let's see, 1 to 2 whole vanilla beans split and get the innards, get 1 or 2 eggs. And if you want to use a little bit of cane sugar, or beet sugar, or honey sugar, plant sugar, basically, a little bit's okay. Throw in a little fruit. But this idea that somehow berries are better than white sugar, like why? It's still sugars from a plant, right? That's it. Nancy Percy is a great read, The Soul of Science. I'll take a look at that, Ann. The Soul, I gotta write it down. Give me a second. I got my notes going. The Soul of Science. We are the soul of all science, and you have to have faith in God first, right? William Woodson, thank you. And Nancy Piercy, P-A-R-C-E-Y. I will look that up. Always looking for new books, reading, watching, listening. In the pottery studio, I might be watching or listening to a great YouTube show, or I love nature shows. They are the very, very best. We have to help and allow nature to come back, right? People are worried that the grizzly bears are killing their farm animals, but my God, the grizzly bears have been there. How do we all allow nature to come back and find a way to sort of do our very best? But without nature, we're going to be fertilizer faster than you know, right, Ann? Eating small amount of raw unfiltered honey. Again, raw unfiltered honey is plant sugars. They contain microbes and other antigens that may or may not be good for you. So this idea that raw honey is great, again, that you can have it. Your body can take the sugars from the plant. Remember, honey is simply plant sugars, right? The bees just collected the nectar from the plants. Is it any different than maple syrup or any other sugar from a plant? Nope. Let's see, Erica, how you doing, Plotkin? Let's see, have an abdominal retrieval. What does recovery look like? It's the same. People do really well, Erica, from a abdominal retrieval. It's Dr. Corley and Dr. Banerjee today in Syracuse. Kiltz is home today. I've got about 10 calls. I was going to go out to Albany today, but maybe I'll just do a Zoom with my team in Albany today. All right. If you go to drkiltz.com, you can also buy our Keto for Fertility cookbook that Miss Maria Emmerich and Kiltz put together. We have another one coming out called The Baby's Way, and it's all about bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream and salt. Slow cook pot roast. Oh my God, so good, right? Lisa Flanders, good morning. Good morning. Beefy breakfast muffins. I mean, isn't that like the very best, right? Again, Anthony Hall, how you doing? Columbus, Ohio. Carnivore diet, get vitamin C. Well, vitamin C comes from the meat, all right? So when you eat a meat-based diet, you eliminate the plants, you have eliminated the damage to the glycocalyx of the bowels, you eliminate leaky gut. The plants, my friend, see, you've been taught that you have to take your minerals and vitamins from a supplement, or you have to eat the plants. That's all wrong, right? Eat fatty meat. For Kiltz, it's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, my ice cream and salt, 1 meal a day, mostly 1 or 2 snacks, minimally, and have faith in God always, right? Every day is a holy day, and from time to time is a holiday. The problem is most people have been living every day as a holiday, right? And forget and only do a holy day from time to time. You want to switch it around. The holy day is every day. And a holiday is from time to time where you can have a cookie, cake, or ice cream, or a piece of pasta, bread, or pizza, but minimize it, right, Luke? But check out Kiltz's Ice Cream on YouTube. I think we have some videos on how to make my ice cream. Listen, from time to time, and yes, you can have some honey or fruit from time to time, but I do not recommend it every day. Do not recommend it every day, right? Rachel, Carnivore is helping me curb my carb addiction. Don't crave sugar anymore. It's liberating, isn't it, Rachel? It is liberating. Turmeric helps. Turmeric is a plant drug. It's unnecessary, right? Dang, had COVID, then miscarried. You might have shown me. You might have shown me why. Well, basically, the reason for, again, the spike proteins carry sugars, and it's the sugars that are antigenic on the proteins, not the protein directly. That's it. Let's say Hood Cochran, how you doing, my friend? A great day. Thanks for stopping in, sharing your thoughts, ideas. Texas Maria, how you doing, my friend? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see, just shot me a message, and yes, I'll do that. Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics, thank you, Afshan. I appreciate you. All the technology, we're doing our very best, right? I slept in today, stayed at home, and decided to do some work from home today. Change it up, right? Change it up. Naturopath and vegan. She is chronically ill with IBS. Again, it is, listen, plants be the poison. Done, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, eliminate the honey and the fruit and the vegetables of any significant frequency. I'm sorry that when you're addicted to sugars, you're going to want to get everyone in on the addiction, right? Just like coffee, tea, and alcohol, right? They're just going to try to get everyone in. I want everyone to be addicted like me. I'm sorry. Saladino's a good guy, great carnivore ideas, but you got to realize that the sugars, the plants contain the poisons that want to make you and I fertilize or fast. So I would minimize the honey and the sugars, right? And the fruit, and I'd maximize the fatty meat. Organ meats are really good, right? Let's see. Is the glycoprotein one piece to puzzle? Is a powerful mechanism for disease prevention, cell death important. The glycobiome is the rock star. I know much about glycobiology. All right, that was bad. My guitar's at the office, right? Acids in lemons. A lot of lemon is not good for you. I'm sorry. A little bit here and there, but this idea that you should be sucking on lemons is not good. There's a reason it's tart. The reason it says, don't eat this, right? Don't do it, right? Then is that when on carnivore, COVID has less impact. Yes, John. You see, COVID and all the viruses and all the yeast and bacteria, they all have more access to killing you and making you sick because you've damaged the glycocalyx. The glycocalyx is the Teflon shield, the mucopolysaccharide shield that's trying to keep the microbes out. But because you have a leaky gut, let me see if I got a picture here somewhere over the rainbow. Life is grand. Give me a second. Give me a moment. I got it here. I know it. And I'm going to show it how important the glycobiome. There we go. All right. So it might not be as close for some versus others. Let me see if I can do this here. All right. So this is the mucopolysaccharide layer that keeps the microbes out. The probiotics are deadly for us, my friends. As the mucopolysaccharide layer gets damaged, the microbes attach along with platelets and white cells, either in the vessels of the bowels or other tubular structures or perineal structures, or on every cell of our body. This allows the microbes and the other antigens, lectins, oxalates, phytates, and more to get into your body and cause havoc and damage. So ultimately, the glycocalyx is the most important thing to protect, but most people don't know a thing about it, right? Spike kind of proteins, and with ACE2 covalent bonds, hard to break. Esther, absolutely. That's why the sugars, see, your sugars are protective of you, but when you add foreign sugars of any significance or frequency, or an anaphylactic reaction is simple, right? The foreign sugars are stimulating that massive immunologic reaction that will kill people like that, right? Carnivore, COVID has less impact. Absolutely. Leaky gut can be healed, and that shield you're talking about regenerates. Absolutely. The glycocalyx heals. And the more you begin to read this and understand the power of the protective layer called the glycocalyx, and this layer is trying to keep, so imagine all the plants in the soil, right? They hold the soil together, they protect it. But if you eliminate all the plants for the soil, then you get erosion of the soil. The same thing happens to our epithelial cells. The more we damage our glycobiome, the glycocalyx, the more we're going to basically be damaged and be done, right? Biochemistry, Laszlo's field, is so much. And again, look at Deuteronomics. Join Dr. Laszlo Boros on understanding why heavy hydrogens make life hard. See, you want to lighten the load. I got to go get my 5-pound weight, right? Take which hydrogen particle do you want to pass on in those nanomotors, right? The little nanomotors, and maybe we'll get some live nanomotors to show a little later. But all of this is so critical and important. Amy, thanks for being here. Rose, Shar, Carl, Gina, happy Friday. The COVID, all these viruses, bacteria, and yeast are wreaking havoc on us simply because we are eating the diet for a pig, cow, and a sheep, yet you and I are lions and wolves. That's it. Let's see. You know what? I don't know which one this came from. I just Googled glycobiology and glycocalyx, Allison. I'll find it out for you. But you know, I'm just look up the glycocalyx and the glycobiome. You'll be fascinated on all of this and how important the glycobiome is, right? And the capillaries. Let's see, the capillaries also have a glycocalyx, and when they're damaged, all the strokes, the blood clots, the hemorrhages, and the vascular permeability is happening, and also heart disease, dead, right? Blue light blocking glasses, important, right? I'm a cat. You're a Slav. How you doing? Mary Jane, thanks for stopping in. Nutritional yeast for B vitamins. Again, eat the fatty meat, be done with all this other yickety yak, all this supplements, thousands of bottles of stuff you don't need, right? Just simply eat the fatty meat, right? Eat the fatty meat. This is Kiltz's snacks, right? That's it. And then bone broth. My coffee is bone broth. And then Recep Erdogan. I don't know that one. All right. Only drink milk if you are descended from a cow or you're a baby and you're breastfeeding from your mom. That's it, right? Dry age, how long? Maybe about a week in my refrigerator. You can add a little fan in there. I think it helps. But and then I bought some Alpine meats. I got some beef heart and beef kidney and beef liver. Look, make your own. You don't have to, like, there are really great products out there, but I just buy the steak, dry age it, and you don't have to buy an expensive steak. Cheapo, right? Make it yourself. Baked chicken, I love. Baked chicken and steak. I love the dry aging. Ron Rodriguez, how you doing? French, how you doing? Mr. Moshan, how you doing? 49999. Warren, how you doing? Get up early every single day. Get into the gym. Get for your walk. Or do a bike ride. Lift some heavy. Get some weights to lift. Right. Start listening to something positive every day. Start reading. The more you read, the more your mind becomes open to all possibilities of the world. And God gave you the world, right? Bone broth, bread. Dorian, you can go on a bone broth fast, and just you fasting from solid food, you eat some bone broth. But don't smoothies and shakes. They're deadly. I don't know. No. And the best ribeye. It's dry age. Look at Sophia Clemens, Paleo Medicina. You gotta go carnivore and fasting. There's a lot of evidence that this aggressive, the brain cancer shrink. Keto, carnivore. Carnivore is the best, and fasting the best. Keto is a label. See, we know what a carnivore is, right? It's a lion. That's eat like a lion. That's as simple as that, right? Simple. And the interesting part about remember the phospholipid bilayer is in all bacteria, yeast, viruses. All of your cells contain a fatty phospholipid bilayer with cholesterol. It's critical for our survival, right? And the fat, see, these are not rigid. They're motion, they're moving, right? The phospholipids are moving, right? The cholesterol's moving, the glycoproteins are moving. Your body is making proteins at a rapid speed of light, and the sugars through glycosylation are adding. Can't put this down, can I? George V. Well, practice fasting. I do a fistful of food a day. Maybe a fistful, depending on your size, is all you need. You ever trying to lose weight where we're eating too much food too frequently? I have a ravenous appetite. Well, because you're addicted to the message of you got to eat 3 to 6 meals a day. We are not grazing animals. We are hunting animals, right, Barris? Good morning, D3K2, Dorla. Good morning, George V. Again, throw away all the food in your house. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, steak, salt, water. That's all you need. Look at Jordan Peterson, Michaela. Okay, see what happens when you're eating and talking online, right? Look at Michaela Peterson, Anthony Chafee, Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Bella Ma, Steak and Butter Gang. Amazing. Carnivore will help reduce inflammation and quite likely can help reduce the clogging of your arteries. So isn't it possible we can turn it all around? Why don't we imagine that's true rather than going around saying, oh, you'll never fix that, right? Of course you'll fix that, right? Really great snacks, right? Make your own snacks. Go buy half a cow, right? Freeze much of it. Take a little bit out. Have some in the refrigerator, dry aging for that snack. A little Malden sea salt, Redmond salt, Himalayan salt, volcanic salt. Salt, remember the salt of the world, right? I don't think bone broth, I mean, you choose if your bone broth is going to break your fast, but Miss Tia makes me a great chicken bone broth. It's the best. It's the best. All right. What are you doing today? What are you thinking? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you reading? Go to drkiltz.com. If you look at, I keep a picture of my beautiful sister right nearby. She passed from diabetes, age 52, had it since age 4. What did the diabetic doctors tell her to eat? Vegetables, fruit, seeds, and nuts, which is deadly for her, unfortunately. So my quest in life, my request is to all of us, let's start teaching ourselves and others something new and different to get to the next side, right? Linoleic acid in pork, a problem. Eat lots. Listen, Karsten, what is linoleic acid? What's a omega-3 and omega-6? What is grass-fed? What is organic or non-organic? Maybe a lot of this stuff we're focusing on the wrong thing. Now, do I eat only pork belly every day? No, I focus on ribeye steak personally, but I think again, maybe not. I don't know. I don't focus on I've never taken care of a patient when I say, oh, your linoleic acid levels are too high. It's all the diseases are secondary to basically a plant-based low animal fat diet and eating like a grazing animals. It's really Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. And the simple answer is simple, right? We're lions and wolves, and you've been duped to eat like a slave, soldier, peasant, serf, right? Prisoner when you are a lion, right? The lions don't line up in line ever, right? Right? They pick whichever lamb they want to have, while the lamb are just standing in line while they're getting picked off, right? We've been duped, Dorian, right? Break your fast however way you want, right? Natasha Lum, how you doing? Good morning. Again, I don't focus on just one cut of meat, but let's see, bison, elk, goat, lamb, pork, duck, goose, ostrich, right? All of them. And butter, steak, and eat the fat. The fat suppresses the microbes. You ever notice that butter never molds? Never molds, right? Nope. And if it does, it's not butter. It's not butter. I keep these books everywhere, and I just flip through, read something where you realize maybe what they're telling us is lunatic nature, right? Carbs and vitamin C compete for absorption with low or no carbs. Again, this idea of any vitamins and minerals. What animal says, did you get your minerals and vitamins today? Oh, don't you want to be skinnier? Like, what animal wants to be skinny? Like, none. They're thinking, like, are those human beings like idiots, right? They're trying to be skinny for what? So that when the famine hits, they're fertilizer faster than anyone else. Duped ex-vegan, Pennsylvania, how you doing? Sharaxum Aziz, how you doing? Let's see. Chan Shank, how you doing? Patrick, Mtor, good morning. Human stomach acid is 1.5, which is the lowest of all carnivores. Eat meat and thrive, SC3. Steve, Captain Carnivore Conover, how you doing, my friend? This is why we don't have appendix anymore. Remember, we've been duped. Let's see, endometriosis. Go ahead, Natasha Lum. Endometriosis is a plant-based disease. You see, you eat the plants, they cause the damage in the peritoneal gastrointestinal tract, and they damage the peritoneal surfaces. It's kind of like you're just heating up the peritoneal surfaces. That's all it is. Charlotte Rittman, The law of attraction, Jerry and Esther, Abraham, love them, love Jerry and Esther. And you have to read The Secret, but you got to read Dr. Kiltz's book, The Fertile Secret. I don't know if I have it here. Remember, you are what you think you are. That's it. Nothing else. You are but what you think you are. Big Juice, how you doing, my friend? Have a great day to you. M, Charlotte, Steve, and Zen. Awesome, amazing day. Thank you for stopping in. Chilly in Michigan. Oh my God, it's chilly in upstate New York too. What did I see? 9 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy. I was going to go flying to Albany today, but I'm staying in. I'm at home. I'm going to do my work on my computer. I'm going to learn more about the glycobiome. And I want to know, you want to know more about something that most people don't know? Read about the glycobiology. The more you read about the sugar layers and recognize that sugars are not your energy for your cells, they're the critical substance that allows your proteins to have the proper three-dimensional structure. And if you understand glycation, since everyone's eating a plant-based diet, all the plant sugars, they're foreign sugars that are immunogenic. That's it. Amy, -20 tomorrow here in Maine. We're probably sending it your way from upstate New York. Stay indoors, painting, pottery, poetry, videography, right? Let's see, fruit wants you to eat it. Think about it. Oh, they do. And now Dr. Saladino is trying to tell everyone that fruit and honey is the best thing. Everyone should do it. And again, I love Dr. Saladino. We had a really great conversation, but we need to be recognizing that plants are the predators and we're the prey. That's it. Type 3 diabetes, Zen, look it. It's all secondary to a lean meat diet, no red meat. Lean meat is deadly. And then you're eating what? Plants. Don't do it. Couch potato, get up. Just don't eat fruit. Don't beat it, right? Get up and add them. Get doing something. I'm going to get on my bike today, do a little bit more of the light lifting, right? And again, just do it 5 times a day. If you're in, like Amy, she's in the painting studio. The most important thing you can do is do something. That's it, do something. And you can be afraid to do it. I'm afraid to do many things. What are they going to think about me? Am I smart? Am I capable? Do I know how to do this? My God, the DNA of a legend is you, right? You've got the DNA, but you got to change the dialogue, right? The DNA says, I'm a mighty lion and I'm capable of everything and anything, right? But you're not feeding the Ferrari the proper, listen, it's all in the meat. You see, the meat contains the proteins, the fats, and the sugars. Did you know that? Right? Every cell of your body contains glycans, amino acids, right? And fatty acids. That's it. There's no bad weather, only bad clothes, right? Or bad environment. It's all beautiful, right? You got to dress the part. I should put where I found all these. I'll do this. So the lipid bilayer, right? The lipid bilayer with all these proteins, right? Some go through, some sit on top, some sit on the inside, and then the sugars which attach to them via N or O glycosylation, which give the functionality to the protein product, right? Multiple long-term strict carnivores who dropped their CAC scores, some down to 0. Anthony championed himself with a 0 calcification. That should tell you something. Absolute. Michael Alexander, listen, we're healing. Now, Anthony's a younger guy too, but I believe 100%. Chafee's got some amazing stuff. I'm going to be out at Low Carb Denver coming up. Let's see if I can get my calendar here. What do we got? So the 25th, 26th. I think I'll be there Saturday, Sunday in Denver, Low Carb Denver. Get your tickets. Get over there, right? Come to Kiltz, and what the hell are you talking about, Kiltz? You don't know what you're talking about. I'll be glad to have a discussion with everyone and anyone. All right, Elena Bedrosian, how you doing? Miami Beach. What's the temperature in Miami Beach? Don't tell Amy and Kiltz, right? It's all good. Remember that. Proper clothing, proper mindset, right, Michael Alexander? We can heal the magic miracle machine. You don't have to pump 150 pounds, right? Listen, whatever weight you are, just work on getting that thing up every day, right? Esther, all right, it's 5:55. The hour of power is done. Chuck, I talked to Chucky yesterday. Doing great, by the way. Let's see, Clark. Let's see, the inside of the colon regenerates all day long. Absolutely, all of it can regenerate. But you must go to the Kiltz. Look at just Kiltz's craziness, right? The baby's way, right? This is simple, right? It's simple. It's the Zen of life, the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, and have faith in God always, right? Esther, thanks. Michael, thanks for stopping in. Kimomo, there is no bad weather, right? Let's see. There was a question. Maybe Big Juice, M, Charlotte, Steve, Zen, Natasha. What was your question regarding endometriosis? I got another couple of minutes left. If you're still there, throw it on there, right? All right. Have a great day to everyone. Maurice, let's see. Longani, Caroline, how you doing? Spanning, moving on, done. Butter on everything. Butter makes everything better, right? Maria Muzak, good morning. Low carb, Allison Stevenson, but at 375, it is it really 375, Allison? It is. Listen, I'm there for free. No one's paying me to be there. So I that's why I love these daily lives and things. This is all for free. Kiltz's Mighty Tribes for free. There's some add-ons if you want to buy them, but guess what? All of it is simple, right? All right, Allison, Chemo, Esther. Again, we're healing the lions that have been duped to think they're pigs, cows, and sheep. Let's bring us back to the lion's lair, right? And it's amazing. Sandra Lee, how you doing? 1987. Sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes the sacrifice. Bill Abbott, if you don't sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes the sacrifice. My friends, you are the leader of your life. The DNA is already directed. You are the king, the queen, the prince, the princess, or the slave, soldier, peasant, prisoner, right? You choose. Every day, I'm going to focus on M, first time I found you, right? And I'm just sharing some thoughts and ideas, 5 a.m. most every day. And I work to be there every day, but some days it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Today, I slept in a little bit. I'm going to get on my bike a little bit later, do my weights, get in the pottery studio. But I'm doing about 10 calls from home today, seeing my fertility, helping people have babies. But we have so many people having babies on keto and carnivore. See, keto is the key to the door that gets you in. Then you recognize, my God, they all look like lions here. Am I missing something? But I'm a sheep. Well, you better become the lion again. Otherwise, you're going to be the meat, right? All right. It's my pleasure, Zen. Appreciate you also. Honey and fruit of any significance or frequency, not good. A little bit from time to time is okay, but this idea that it's good for you always, just another addict that's trying to get everyone to be an addict again, right? All right, Emery, let's see. Oh my God, these names are sometimes Sandra Lee, I got, right? All right, thanks for joining me on Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, 5 a.m. USA time. But wherever you're on this world, remember, cherishing your health. Happy Friday. Let's see, Mary Campbell, when you eat chicken, add plenty of butter. That's what I do. I put a ton of butter on it, tallow, and then in my black pearl. Tia loves it. All right, Tim Apple, good morning. Bill Abbott, if you don't, listen, you're blaming others for your problems, but there's no one out there but what you make up in the mind. Remember, your mom and dad, the professor, the pope, the president, whoever they are, if you're focusing on the negativities, you're creating it, right? The prenatals, if you stick to bacon, eggs, butter, beef, throw in some liver, you'll be fine. But you might check out the Molecular Fertility Nutritional Solutions on the CNMI Fertility website. But again, eat the fatty meat. That's it, right? Experience meat reduces anxiety. Oh my God. Listen, I grew up the most anxious kid in the universe. I couldn't read, always worried. Oh, what are they going to think of me? All right, I gotta go. I gotta get to my phone calls. All right, Melody Hobby, thanks for stopping in. Let's see. I'm just starting keto. Oh, you're pregnant. Carnivore, Melanie. Go carnivore. M from Pakistan, how you doing? Great to have you. Lisa, New Jersey meetup. I'll be there. I'll be there. Absolutely, Lisa. Thanks for stopping in. All right, everyone. Bevy, have an awesome day. All I want to do is chew on the meat. Eat the meat, be the master. All right. The dry aged raw is what I prefer, but I love it black and blue. Put some blue cheese and butter on it, but some people can't tolerate the blue cheese. All right. The boy with the girl's name, have an awesome day. Take care, everyone. Sorry I missed you. Read about the glycobiome. Kiltz is going to be at Denver. $375. Wow. You should have like a sale. $200. Lorenzo, how you doing, my friend? All right. Noli Marine since 92. Love you, my friend. God bless you. Have an awesome day. Michael Alexander, Jason M, Sally B from the UK. Barris, adios, my friends. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning.